everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Sapphire of Night here. I am by myself, forever by myself. So, there's been a change of plans. And I do mean that. There has been a change of plan. Originally, we weren't gonna change the world at all until we got a big update. And I really don't think 1.21.6, which just released today, not July. My brain is on July, okay? Don't mind me. This is gonna be releasing in July anyways. June 17th, 2025. So the update released. Um, and we're actually going to be starting season 5. And I don't know how active Steven's gonna be. I am recording, as I was saying. I don't know if Daedra aka Steven, is gonna show up too much in the next season, simply because um he's actually the one who's currently in charge of our D&D campaign sessions, and he didn't even show up last Saturday for whichever we were doing. Like, I informed him I wouldn't be there, but guess what? Everyone who wasn't me, our former DM who's taking a respite, and Dog Spy showed up and was waiting for him, and he never showed up. So I don't know what Steven's doing or if he's busy. So I don't know if he's gonna show up too often. Much as I want Realms to be weekly, we just don't play it enough anymore to justify him being weekly, and we've been playing a lot of GTA. So GTA is gonna be weekly, not week. Yeah, I'll go over that in a separate vid for updates to the channel. Also, I am sorry. I was going to try to get this to episode 20, and then I said, you know what, I'm scrapping June because I needed a break, especially since the first little bit of June, I actually was very busy with IRL with other things, and I had a last minute, I need to go watch pets for my family kind of thing, and that meant I was not even having access to my computer because I don't have a spare laptop. Well, I have a spare laptop, but it can't record. It can barely run GTA. Um, but yeah, so Realm Season 4 is ending here at episode 18. Um, this was intended to be a multiplayer series. I still wish it to be a multiplayer series. And one of the ways for me to get actually Dog Spy to be on is actually to reset the world. We've already gone over what seed we wanted during when I had to go pet sit. So we're doing that. Because much as I enjoy building paths, and I will 100% admit this, I will be listening to random ass videos in the background as I'm building a path. It's what I did on the previous world. I did it while I was working on trying to clear out the tunnel. Shadow came in strong, and then she needed a break. Zen only showed up like one time. Granted, I don't know if she was on here for a recording or not. Tracy, AKT, and Roman, they've been busy. I think they're doing college right now, so they definitely don't have much time to record, and what little time they can record with, I'm dedicating to a different series. So it was more so nobody was getting on but me, and I don't want the entirety of the series of Realms just me building a path, much as I want to build a path. So with that said, I'm going to show off what we did do. Is it this? No. I almost crashed the game. Don't mind me. I'm streaming in. There we go. Don't mind me, I just nearly crashed the game. I hit Alt F3. It's personal F4. Um, I will say this. I will admit this. This was built pretty much in creative. Everything I did in regards to this was in survival, which wasn't much. It was mostly help leveling the land and creating my little forest here. That was 100% me in survival. Stephen was the one who built this, and he did it in creative. He even freaking made a little tiny hole tunnel, which is somewhere. And then some false path bridges with it, where you have to be very tiny to walk through it. One of the last things I actually did was I grabbed the last video from season 3 and actually went through to go grab all my dogs. So these are all the dogs out of the alphabet, out of the Greek alphabet. I think it's just the Greek alphabet. I could be wrong. That are on their next life. I might have missed a few. I had to slow down the video. So, we didn't do actually anything with the dogs this season, which is unfortunate. Um, nor the skeleton horses I found off camera. We fetched the chickens. We didn't fetch any of the other animals. We didn't fetch... Actually, I don't think we even found the warm variant of the chicken. We did find the cold variants for stuff, and we didn't bring any of them back to the chickens. Shadow built this little thing where she first appeared out of, where she's had this entire thing going on. And basically, I was paying Shadow to help me with the tunnels, like clearing the mountain. I don't know what this is. I'll be honest, I don't know what this is about right here. I did all the bridges. Like, the only thing Steven did in regards to pathing was he did this path, which is half decent. I think I could do a little bit better. And then this, which he used freaking commands for, and it pisses me off. Out of boredom, I built this. It's partly because, I'm pretty sure snow golems, melt in rain. So I had a pen for them, and then I had to quickly make a roof, and I made it all fancy. And subscribers are only surviving golem, because we had the upside down, that's not dinner bone, and then we had hit the boop the light button, I think it was boop. And they died some way, I don't know how they died. I think I might have accidentally shoveled one of them. I built this bridge, and then I started to make the path connecting it to go down over to the village that's over here. And if you guys are wondering why, when I had so far been using the mod pack, it's probably because I don't trust the mod pack to work for this, because for client side, because the update just happened. It literally just released today, a couple of hours ago. Which also means, because I didn't write down the village where the villages are, I won't find those villages probably ever again. So we're not actually gonna blow up this world. I want it for reference points of some things. Here's a iron golem farm that needed tweak. Apparently Steven didn't realize he never put on the slabs. I had to go do that for him. Okay, I will admit, this was built in creative. slash commands. He wanted to use glowstone, me. I like the look of sea lanterns, okay? Sea lanterns look good. We had the little minecart thing to give us the ore. We had a mini thing that we didn't ever get rid of. We had a storage that we didn't fully utilize. Some teleport stones. Some custom villagers to trade with. Steven built an underwater tunnel. And here's his house, which he had built twice. Shadow built this little bridge over here. So I didn't do all the bridges. I did most of the bridges. I helped Shadow with the waterfall, I think. Here's Shadow's house. I'm pretty sure I went over that in an actual video. Here's... I don't know what it is below her place. Fun fact, this elevator, I fucked it up somehow. I don't remember what I did, but I fucked it up. Here's the lava dripstone infinite lava thing because she wanted to do that, but it was also there doing its thing because she has a more or less automatic smelter. Docs, I started to dig out a trial ruins that was right below base. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure there's a trial ruins right below where base roughly is gonna be. Here's my incomplete finished path. Basically what would have happened if I continued working on this path, which I might, depending on how things go, is I definitely would have widened this out a little bit to the side. I was not looking forward to having to do the leaves for the arches. Fun fact, this is the only way I'm gonna do, this is how I was gonna do arches when going sideways. So I would also need to level the ground. Here's my storage area for building. I got moved to here. There's my lava thing. One of my donkeys. I think I've only had one in the series. My wall of calcite topped with diorite slabs. I didn't even finish clearing out this tunnel. Just kind of sad. But as I said, I was kind of the only one working on this. I can tell you this here right now. This part of the tunnel right here, which I did 100% by myself. I did it while listening to a video on Amelia Earhart. And then I continued the path. And here's where we probably more or less left off for a video. Basically, I had put a sign here for note of we probably should have like a mini base over here because we need them sporadically because for especially those long paths, that way you can sleep. I still wish we had sleeping bags. Eventually, this would have gone straight enough, and eventually, I would have to do certain things. But yeah, we're not blowing up this world. I'm actually keeping it bare minimum for references of random stuff. Like maybe I'll recreate some of the bridges or something like that. Um, we are probably keeping a couple things from this world into the next season. Like the attribute thing, I really like the idea of it to some degree. So my attribute of taking no fall damage was something that is gonna be probably carried through. And yes, I knew this horse was here. This is Miner Steve, because Steve's a miner. Miner Steve is actually Steven's horse that he spawned in through cheats of commands to have perfect stats. I don't remember what it was initially named, but I named it Miner Steve, and because I named it Miner Steve, it needed to go in the walls. And originally it was supposed to be somewhere in these caves, but it kept escaping. So it got moved over here, and then I asked Shadow to make sure it can't be seen through the wall or whatnot, because we didn't want Steve knowing. I don't care if he knows now, because we're moving from this world to the next one. Trying to think if there's anything else. One thing we will be building, I probably am going to be doing this in creative, is the arena, where it's going to be multiple floors. The first floor is going to be flat, then we're going to add some terrain and whatnot. And I don't know what the effects of it and everything is going to be. I do know if we want to have a wither in there or something that can destroy blocks, we're probably going to have it be made of deep slate, unless the so I don't remember what it's called. Let me go into creative, because I do not remember what it's actually called. It's a natural block, I think. Reminder, update just came out today, so hence why there's a dried ghast in here. It's not bedrock. Is it in building blocks? Because that makes no sense. Yes, it is. So, reinforced deep slate. It's actually not obtainable in survival mode. It actually is the same as bedrock. So, so either bedrock or reinforced deep slate will be used in the cases of mobs that will destroy anything by touching the block. I know Steven's gonna keep his attribute of the water. He's probably gonna be a little bit annoyed that while there is water nearby, it's not like an ocean or anything. I am gonna keep to the rule that spawn is gonna be the main hub, and then we have to build out. I probably will build my mecha farm on screen if I have to. Because, yeah. That's something I never built this season, surprisingly. I don't know why I never built it, but I never did. So, this was a change of plans. Because, as I said, I was going to try to push this at least 2 more episodes. But then I was too busy IRL, so it's just like, nope, fuck it. We're not doing June. And because the update was coming up, I decided no. We're ending on whatever episode I have to do, which is episode 18, if I'm not confused. So I will see you all in season 5. I still have no idea if Steven's ever going to upload anything in regards to Realms, or even how active he's going to be. On the plus side, it's not going to be weekly, so that can maybe give him more time to get on if he wants to get on, but I don't know if he is or not. We will be getting some content with Dog Spy in regards to Realms, and yeah, I'll go into a video going over what I'm expecting is going to be happening and whatnot. But yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Bye!